Well, welcome back everyone to Foxborough Zoo. I know it's been quite some time since we've actually gotten the chance to, pop in here, do a little bit of work, but listen, I have a lot of good stuff happening behind the scenes, and you know what? You can already start to see a lot of it come through right here. So I have my good buddy, Stoppable Son. You guys may have heard of him. He's pretty famous. He's worked with Zeke, and he's worked with Thrive. He's worked with Haribo. He's worked with a lot of people, all right? And he's probably one of the best foliage. He has probably some of the best eyes for foliage I have seen in Planet Zoo in a while. Very, very much on par with Mike Sheets. But anyways, he was able to stop in and help me out with the tropical building. And I know that I haven't really showed a lot of this building yet. I know I showed it in the last episode. We're not even close to being done with it though, so definitely do keep your eyes out for that. But we are starting our little South American section. Hell yeah! So over here, I want to start off kind of redoing Roger Williams' original idea for Faces of the Rainforest. If you guys have heard of that, I'm sure a lot of my audience has some crossover with Nick, so definitely do go check out his episodes on Faces of the Rainforest. But they had this original idea for including a maned wolf paddock in it. Not really paddock. Would you call it a paddock? I don't know. Exhibit. Yeah, sure. Let's say exhibit. Anyways, so they had the idea for that, and they were going to combine it with giant anteaters. And you may think, oh my god, they're going to put like a wolf in with an anteater? That's got to be like awful. Like, you can't imagine that. But no, maned wolves actually do interact a lot. Not really interact, but they are pretty chill. Yeah, that's a good term, I would say, with giant anteaters. And they kind of live in like the same environments, I guess you could say, around like those what do you call it, the Pantanal? I'm not even sure. I probably should have done a little bit more research behind this. But and the Patagonian steep, I don't know. But no, these guys are beautiful. So if you guys haven't seen these guys before, they are the most beautiful wolves ever. And technically, they aren't really wolves. I guess they're more like in their own kind of genus. But yeah, so they aren't really related to all the other kinds of wolves. They're actually in this own sub-tribe, which is kind of like South American foxes and stuff like that. Foxes, bush dogs, wolves, and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just very interesting. They're such interesting creatures because, they kind of do look like wolves, but they also look nothing like wolves, and, that's why I love them. But no, here I am doing a little bit of work over here, doing a little bit of terraforming, checking out everything that I have. Absolutely dreading making this exhibit because I wanted to make it so good the first time around. But no, eventually I kind of get it working, so you can actually see me do a little bit of foliage. Not foliage, I do a little bit of terrain work around here. And I do have this little bit of a moat over towards like the right, I would say. And here I am doing like a little bit of foliage work. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to cover like this entire thing with viewing galleries and stuff like that. I'm just going to throw down a few bushes. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. To kind of hide that for me. So yeah, kind of works out that way. And I do use the, I forget what you call those bushes, but I kind of use them to make some implied vines going up there. Just because the vines that we have in game, like the ivy, they're kind of just way too green for me. And these just have that perfect, like, I don't know, like dark green kind of look to it that I really want to incorporate on this little South American trail. Also, we should probably talk about that for a little bit. Now, I want to keep this as grounded in reality as possible. But I do want to include so many animals I have not had, like, the chance to work with yet. So I definitely do want to include, like, spectacled bear. I want to include, like, a Chilean flamingo aviary. Just, like, a whole bunch of stuff going on through here. And it'll probably be, like, a nice little loop. So it'll bring you all the way back to the main path or something like that. But, no, I was just thinking about, like, what we could go on and add throughout here. I probably want to have like a couple aviaries on the outside. Maybe just like one that's, I don't really know. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, here I am adding like a little bit of implied kind of walkways down there because you're bound to get some cleaning down there. And, the keepers probably need to find their way down there. Playing around with like this safari pack right there. Gotta say, I love the safari pack so much, and I actually do start to use a lot of those pieces in here as well. I do change out like all the thatch to kind of fit better with the South American theme, and the gray thatch that Nick included. What is my dog doing? I'm sorry if you guys hear like her chain going on in the background. She just has a little itchy ear. But yeah, all the gray thatch and stuff like that, it works out so well, especially the flagstone. It is perfect for this little exhibit, and I didn't really like the termite mounds that Frontier had, so I kind of make my own over here, and I'm really happy with how they came out. So you may see these things called like cathedral termite mounds in like South America and stuff like that, and they build them really, really tall. And I really wanted to kind of replicate that over here, so I will be doing like a lot of like South American kind of like natural foliage, as well as like, not foliage, but natural decorations, as well as some man-made ones once we actually start getting through it. Maybe I'll even call this a little Inca trail. Actually, yeah, I feel like that's probably the best. But, yeah, here we are just kind of like working the pathing around, just making sure that it's all implied pretty nice. What is my dog doing? Tao, what you doing, baby? There you go, you stop. And she's back at it again. Alright, whatever. And yeah, here I am just going through, kind of like thinking. I'm trying to go through my entire zoo. Trying to go through Foxborough, trying to pull trying to pull inspiration out of what I think I should be able to achieve. And eventually I do figure it out. I kind of want to do like these planters, and I actually borrow these from Eben. Thank you so much, buddy. And I actually tuck our little palm trees in there, so I throw those all around the exhibit, just because, you know, we could imply that Foxborough is now in the winter, not in the winter, in the summer. You know, they could probably afford to keep some of their palms outside. And yeah, just doing a lot more foliage work in here. I love how natural this came out, guys. Oh my god, I may have just broken someone's eardrums right there, but no. This, like, all the terrain work in here actually turned out so good, and I'm so happy with how well it came out. It just feels so natural. Tal, you gotta stop, baby. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, here I am actually trying to put them in here. Also, I literally hate the Maine wolf. No, I love them. They're probably one of my favorite modded animals in the game. But the fact that they have, like, these white coats and they have, like, these gray coats... Come on. Nick, I love you, buddy, but we gotta find a way to remove that. Like, I don't know, I just want that beautiful, bright orange Maine wolf look. And all these white coats just start coming in, and it's just like, oh, come on, you're cramping my style. I don't want an albino one. I want a beautiful orange one. And eventually I do get those orange ones. But it actually works out pretty good, too. Like, I'm not all that upset because I have two different variants of orange. And I don't know, it looks pretty good in the end. And yeah, of course, the rock work is absolutely amazing in here. Well, I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's absolutely important in here because, I don't know, you would have these kind of areas where the Maine wolves could probably climb out. But I don't think they would be able to. If not, then I could just cover it with like some mesh pieces. Also, I love the mesh pieces right below the actual viewing gallery itself. It just turned out so well. I'm so happy with it. It looks like, you know, that plastic orange kind of like not viewing gallery. I'm losing my terms right here. That plastic orange under construction kind of look to some mesh pieces. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for right under there. Because you wouldn't want the Maine wolves to be right under where all the guests are. First of all, noise. First of all, stress. Well, that's for second of all. And third of all, the guests won't be able to see them. And we need our guests to see our animals. Also, the exhibit prop pack right there. Oh my god, I love those pieces so much. But, yeah. I just want to keep them out of there. Just keep them able to be seen. Just have all these vantage points. I love how well the vantage points come out here. And you can see the, that's not really a predator prey, but it's more like a, it's like an infinity pool. What's the term for it if it's like an infinity pool, but it's for exhibits? I don't really know, but I feel like that should be a thing. But no, I have that going on towards the entrance of the Inca Trail. Also, that's officially what I'm calling it now. I called it that twice, so yeah, I guess it's sticking now. But yeah, I just wanted to include some of that over there, so that's going to be really cool. I decorate it with a few more rocks going forward, too. Also, ZZ's modded animal plushie pack. Amazing. Definitely do check that out if you guys do use modded animals and you're working on like a little bit of a gift shop and stuff like that. I think it's so cute. And also adding some more enrichment all over the place just to keep these guys happy. I'm just so happy with how well this came out. It's so realistic. I don't know. Well, it's probably not realistic, quote unquote, but it's realistic in the Planet Zoo sense. I know we Alright, so again, I don't know why it keeps happening, but my recording software, not my recording, it's Premiere that always just stops randomly, and I have to stop my recording, I have to stop my voiceover, but anyways, here we are working on the actual viewing gallery and stuff, and I love how well this one came out. Oh my god. Like, I'm just so happy with the Africa pack. Not the Africa pack, the Safari pack. I'm also happy with the Africa pack, but no, I want to include like these little viewing canopies and stuff like that. I kind of matched them up with these beams and stuff. I don't know, it just turned out so well. Here I am working with like the lighting and trying to see like what, I don't know, just to see both angles from it. But yeah, these guys turned out so well. Like, I love this kind of theming, and I really want to carry it on throughout this entire, like, trek, I guess. So I'll definitely be doing, like, a lot of that stuff going forward, but I copy this a couple of times here and there, and I just have these beautiful, beautiful viewing galleries that you could just look down into. And I also still do have that main viewing gallery right over there that I'm working on, as well as, you know, I have a few, like, plexiglass kind of viewing areas throughout this entire thing, just so, like, if it is like a busy day and no one's really letting you into these viewing galleries, you can still get a pretty damn good view. Like, you can see me put the glass down right there into the habitat itself. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just really happy with how it came out. It's just such a, I don't know, I feel so inspired to get back into Foxborough. It's been so long since I've been here, because you guys know I handed the map over to Stan. I did a little bit of work in it. I started the actual tropical rainforest building, but I didn't get to, you know, really play with it all that much. San wanted to get in here, and I let him get in here. I actually reached out to him because I had no clue what to do in there. But yeah, it just feels so crazy to actually be back into it. I don't know. Like, I just feel this beautiful, beautiful drive, and when you get that drive, it's like, damn, guy, you gotta hold on to that. You gotta have fun with that, you know? But yeah, unfortunately, we are ending this speed build relatively soon. So I do want to take this time to thank you guys for watching. Of course, you guys literally make my day. Again, like, we just passed 3K not too long ago, and it makes me so happy. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. And you know what? I'm going to leave it right there. Enjoy the rest of the speed build. Enjoy the rest of the cinematics. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.